Hello, my name is Alex Shockley. Over my past few speeches, I've been discussing with you the death penalty. I've talked about what the issues are surrounding it. Why? Why are there over 186 innocent people being killed? Why were there over 1,700 people executed? And why are there currently over 2,000 people waiting to be executed? I've talked why these issues. Why should the average Joe care? Why? Why is it his problem? He's not on death row. He doesn't know anyone on death row. Why should it bother him? It's because not only are these financial issues, because it's costing the taxpayers millions of dollars, but it's also a moral issue because people have to think whether or not 186 people who are innocent being killed justifies 2,000 people being killed now, or should we stop it because 186 people being executed is just too much. It is too much to bear. So today, I'll be discussing with you how we can fix the issue, how we can stop those 2,000 people on death row now from being executed, and how we can make it up to the people who were executed and make it to where the 186 people who were executed wrongly might finally have justice. There are a few main ways that this can work for individuals to help. If you're a private individual and you can't join groups because of a lack of time, lack of resources, funding, there are ways you can help yourself. You can write your local government, write to your governor, write to your state legislator, write to your congressman, write to anybody who runs the government in your area. Tell them the problems. Tell them that 186 is too much. Tell them 1,700 is too much. Tell them 2,000 is too much. They need to know what these problems are, and everybody writing a letter to them and telling them might get it through to them. They might think, oh, this is too much. I've got to fix this. If I don't, I won't get reelected. Tell them about the groups. There are several groups you can join, and that's how we can all work together through going to groups. These groups that have been founded, there are countless groups that are working to fix or completely do away with the death penalty because they see for the wrong thing that it is. We have first, you could tell them about Amnesty USA. Amnesty USA is a privately held group that through their donations and through their own research, they say that the death penalty is a violation of human rights. It is a horrible thing that happens, they say, and each of those 186 people who were executed is just an extreme reminder that it's flawed. It needs to go away because one innocent person being executed is too much. They also say that the 2,000 people currently waiting to be executed is also too much because what are the odds of the people on there who aren't innocent? Or the 1,700 other people who have already been executed who just weren't able to be proven innocent and they were innocent? That's what Amnesty USA goes to do. They look at this, they say, that's wrong. This should not be happening, ever, under any circumstances. Give them life in prison. Don't execute them, because that's too much, no matter what they did. The next group is the Death Penalty Project. The Death Penalty Project is a group that helps the people who are on death row currently. There are currently about 2,000 right now, and they help them through all the prisons scattered across the country. Through their donations they receive, they are able to give them free legal help to help try to fight the case, educate them on the law so they can fight their own cases better, so that they can understand what's happening and see what might happen to them if they can't get the help they need. They also use that funding to do research papers, and they publish it, and they send it to Congress, and they say, hey, look at all the problems associated with the death penalty. Look at this data. Look at how many innocent people have been killed. Look at how many people have been killed, and look how many people are waiting to be killed. That's what they do. They take the hard data and they say, look, face it, it's wrong. And then they also use it to help. they held the people on death row. And if they manage to get off the death row, then they have succeeded because no one should be there. The last group is the NCAPD, the National Council Against the Death Penalty. This group is one of the most active out there. They are going against the death penalty, of course, but they hold multiple rallies a year all across the country. They are free to attend. They just want people there to represent their cause. Because if only 20 people showed up to a rally, it's not going to make a sign. But if 2,000 people show up, if 20,000 people show up, then they see, oh, they mean business. They need the people to go. They also, on their website, have dates listed for when the rallies are. And they also, as a grim reminder of why they do what they do, they have a calendar. And that calendar shows every single execution date that is set to happen that has been scheduled. Now, that does not include any potential appeal changes during appeal court. But recently, there was one for December the 3rd who was recently taken off the death sentence, who was just given a life sentence because of his awareness from being on that calendar. People saw that and realized, oh, we need to work. We need to fix this. He shouldn't be executed because it turns out they're trying to rework it because he might be innocent. We may have just stopped the 187th innocent person from being executed. That's also what this group seeks to do. They try to help the people. They don't want them to be executed because that is just going way too far. Thank you. Have a great day.